Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, what we're going to talk about is why you should build a personal brand and first of all, what it is. So, before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel because I'll be posting a lot of videos and you do not want to miss out on them. So now, let's get into the first part. What is a personal brand? A personal brand is someone who puts themselves out there to become a brand themselves. And that will help them build other brands around themselves, but we'll get into that a little bit later. Now, how do people do this? Most people usually do this around social media because that's the best way to do it, and nowadays we have this wonderful thing called internet, and you all know what this is. So this is the best way to do it in 2018. So I'm going to give you a few examples of people that have mastered this. So, who are the people that have mastered this? The first ones are obviously the Kardashians. And you may not like them, I'm not a huge fan of them obviously, but they have built a huge personal brand around that family. And some of you are dropshippers and you know how you pay $50 maybe to get a shout out. If you want to get a shout out on the Kardashians page, you want to make sure you have a pretty huge amount of money because they're asking for about $10,000 just to make a shout out, and I'd be maybe completely wrong, it may be $100,000. So that is how you master being a personal brand. Another person that has done this wonderfully is called Jake Paul. In my last video I talked about him quite a lot because he made $2 million in 24 hours. And that was on Black Friday, but I'm pretty sure he's going to get to 2 million every single day in a short amount of time. Another person that has done this is PewDiePie, and you all know who he is. He used to play video games, he doesn't even play them anymore, and he just talks in front of the camera, and he is the biggest YouTuber in the world. So that is quite a huge personal brand. And the last one I want to talk about, who has used social media quite a bit less than all these people I've talked about, but he is Michael Jordan. Now, you're going to say, yeah, but Michael Jordan was a huge basketball player, possibly the best one in the world. So, obviously, his personal brand is done. But, here's what I want to say. Most basketball players, after they finish their career, they go completely broke. Now, he made a contract with Nike and built Jordan, the brand, the shoe brand, Jordan. He became a billionaire because of his personal brand. People buy Jordan shoes not just because they're good shoes, but because Michael Jordan is behind that brand. So, that's what I wanted to say about him, but you can build a personal brand that's huge without being a professional basketball player, just like all these people I just talked about. Now, what you're probably saying is, okay, I want to build a personal brand, but the problem is I'm not an expert in anything. Well, most of you are on my channel because I talk about Shopify. And this channel is about Shopify, but in a little different way than most people talk about it. So, that being said, maybe you're into Shopify, but you're not an expert. Maybe you've been doing this for 3 months and you just made your very first sale. Well, guess what? Other people have never ever made a sale in their lives. So they'll be happy to hear that you'd spent 3 months doing it and how you made that very first sale, which is the hardest sale to make. So, if you've made a sale, just start your personal brand. But maybe you're not into that. Maybe you're not a Shopify person. Maybe you just like cooking. How about you make a YouTube channel about cooking? Maybe you're into working out. How about you make a YouTube channel about working out? Because working out is one of the biggest niches in the world and you can make a pretty huge amount of money doing that. And if you're just a beginner, people like to see people go from zero to hero, so that would be really cool because people can relate to you and you can build a personal brand around anything that you want to do. So, why would you want to build a personal brand? Because these people I just talked about are huge people, and you may be thinking, okay, they're big people, but they are exceptions. Well, guess what? They're not. When you make videos, when you make a personal brand, a strong personal brand, people like you. People trust you as long as you make sure that you are real. Be sure to never ever lie on your channel. Be real with people. People need to hear someone that's real, and if you're not real, people are just gonna notice that very fast. But if you're a real person, if you say your struggles, if you say anything that's true, people will trust you, and if you have something to sell, a lot of people will buy from you. I believe this is the best way to make money in 2018. You can build so many income streams around that. You can build a Shopify store if you're into Shopify. You can make a course, an ebook, affiliate marketing, whatever you want to do. And if you're just making a Shopify store, maybe you're not making sales, maybe you are. If you're building a personal brand, you're going to grow and grow and grow and grow. Just think of a way to make videos around your product, so that you can share your passion with everyone that's watching you, and it'll come off genuine, and people want to buy from a person, not just a brand that they know nothing about. Branding is everything, and if you build a personal brand, that's going to be huge. So if you have a Shopify store, make sure that you find a way to make videos around that, and that will help you so much. And if Shopify dies tomorrow, you'll be the only one making sales, apart from the ones that have a huge email list. But if you're building a personal brand, you'll probably have a huge email list anyway. So the next thing is, you do not want to build just one platform. I currently have a YouTube channel and an Instagram, and I'll be building a Facebook group very soon. So you just want to make sure that you're everywhere so that people know you wherever you are. By the way, if you want to follow me on Instagram, please do. I've got so much good stuff going on, so if you want to check that out, and I'll be building a Facebook group very soon. So make sure that you're subscribed to my channel to make sure that you get in that group whenever it comes out, if you want to. So now that I've got everything out of the way, you might be thinking, that would be awesome, but the problem is, I'm camera shy and I do not want to put myself in front of the camera because I can't say a word. Well, guess what? I was the same. When I first filmed videos, I put myself in front of the camera and nothing came out of my mouth. And I tried that 5 times and I just thought I need to put that video out. And the best thing I can recommend to you is you repeat whatever you were going to say with the camera off. And then when you put on the camera, you'll put that video out, and guess what? It'll be bad, but that's okay. Every first video is really bad, but you'll continue to make it better and better and better. And now when I have my camera on, I just feel like it's normal and there's nothing wrong with talking to a camera. But the first time I started, my first video was horrible, and I took 5 times to film it. But now that it's done, it's okay. And I'm just going to put out better and better videos, and you want to check them out now. The next tip I've got for you is start before you're ready. And I say this all the time in Shopify videos. And you want to make sure that you start before you're ready, because you're never going to be ready. Just set yourself to start on Monday, on Tuesday, or whatever it is, but make sure you stick to that. Maybe you want to start right now if you're ready, and just dive straight into it. It'll just help you so much. It's the best thing ever with internet that's ever happened. So with that being said, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, leave a comment on what you think about personal branding, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!